Franco, and today we got our special guest, Chris Coulson. As always, behind the cameras, we've got Rainier. What's up, Rainier? What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris?
How's it going?
Good. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed last week's special. If you did, and if you're enjoying the show, we're like, was it 6 episodes? 6 episodes,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 6.
Including last week's special?
This is
and
the
0?
Sixth one.
I think we're like 6 episodes in now. So hopefully you guys have all enjoyed what you've watched. Hopefully you're enjoying the content that we're putting out there. We're hard at work on a daily basis, grinding and no, we're not really. But we are trying to put out quality content for you guys. So if you're enjoying what you've seen, if you want to see more, like, share, hit that sub button, that subscribe button on the actual YouTube channel. And today, we're going to get started. We're going to talk about some stuff, and hopefully y'all will enjoy it. You think they will?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
Definitely. I will enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, good times. Cheers. Cheers.
Coconut coffee.
Whiskey. No, coconut coffee.
So, Chris, tell us about your life in America. What did you do there? Where did you live?
So I grew up in New York. Actually, just telling Joe, I grew up in upstate New York, in Albany. And then I moved down to Manhattan, towards the Bronx, actually, when I went to university. And attended a university and finished up. And then a year after I graduated, I went out to South Korea, actually. I started teaching there. So I was teaching in South Korea for seven years before I moved actually to Jiaxing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's talk. I want to talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
There is an elephant in the room.
Yeah.
We're in China. Chris is definitely Asian.
Yeah.
Am I?
Really? Oh my god, his English is so good.
I hear that quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of people back home don't know about ABC, ABK, and that'd be like an American-born Chinese, American-born Korean, American-born Asian person. And back at home, it's no big deal because we have people from all nationalities back at home.
Yeah.
But over here, he's got an Asian appearance in China, and he don't speak Chinese. What's that like?
Well, that's my natural camouflage, of course.
Yeah. You have to blend in.
No, truthfully though, there's a lot of issues that you have, like when you move to a country, like Southeast Asian country, being an English teacher. Kind of like a polarization. As soon as you walk out of the door and people see like your skin walking down the street, my friends, like I've experienced when I'm walking with them, often have people like walking behind them, taking pictures, or
Yep.
everyone always passes you by maybe and like 5 seconds later, go, hello! That you come down the street, that kind of thing.
Yes.
But yeah, just by appearances, it doesn't happen to me, so it's kind of nice.
It is. It makes you. Sometimes it makes you feel a little bit special, but after you've been here for a while, it's like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
Oh, come on with the picture. Yeah, we can take a picture. Just hurry. Let's get hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The novelty does wear off. Now, I don't know if you have my Instagram, but I think I put it on my Instagram, my Facebook a few years ago. My daughter moved here with me, and after she went back home, she went home in December of the year she moved here with me and came back the following summer. And we went to that really cool Buddhist temple that's over by the water tower near Wanda.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the TV tower. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
it's behind the TV tower.
Yeah, behind the TV tower. And we went in there because I wanted to show her that place because she hadn't seen it when she first moved here with me. Anyway, it was the middle of the summer, and there was a bunch of guys taking pictures and stuff already. But when me and my daughter walked in, we had like 5 or 6 guys like with professional cameras, video cameras going. It was.
How did she feel about that?
We were.
She probably felt more uncomfortable than you did.
No, we were laughing. Actually, I made it look like I was taking a selfie of us, but really what I was doing is I was filming everybody behind us, like taking pictures and videos of us. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
But now people stop doing it? I think because there are so many foreigners?
I don't think so. I think what happens, and this is my honest opinion, I think what happens is when you first come here from somewhere else, this place is new. It's nothing like at home in America. Everything's in letters that we see in movies. You know what I mean? All the Chinese characters and everything. So when we come here, we're kind of wide-eyed. We're big on wow. check this out. And I think we give off this, easy to approach thing because everything's like new to us. But I've been here for 4 years now. When I walk down the street, I've got my sunglasses on, my earphones in.
Yeah.
I'm from point A to point B.
Especially on the DD as well. I just put my earphones in.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I think we're not as approachable after we've been here for a few years. I think it's us. I don't think it's that there's been more foreigners here.
If you walk around like you're walking in Disneyland, big smile and walking around, of course people are gonna react to that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we just keep our head down and walk now. What about you, Renier?
Good.
Yeah, so actually in South Korea and China, like this is something like I didn't really experience. So truthfully, like it's nice at times, but I often get like the opposite kind of reaction. Like when I speak to somebody, like if I have to ask directions or something, I stop someone on the street, I say, "我不会说中文," or like, "난 한국말 못해요." They always give me like this dumb like, "Who are you? What is this?"
What's wrong with you?
What madness is happening here?
And in Korea, like I always found like the people, like it was just like an initial shock, like, "Oh, okay," and it was like quickly accepted. But here, like I've had some people get actually angry at me, like, "Wow."
Yeah. So
Like-
you don't speak any Korean?
No, I do speak Korean, but I don't speak Chinese.
Okay.
But like I've had a few DD drivers and like just some people on the streets before, and like they actually stop and like they'll give me like this grimace, and it's really discomforting sometimes. I think it's kind of the associations, like you look like me, you look Chinese, you can't speak Chinese, so you're not one of us.
Yeah, you're an outcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Not a why. Why Goran?
Yeah.
Why Goran? It means
Lawai.
it means outside. That means outsider.
Lawai.
Not from here.
Lawai is
It's foreign.
outsider.
It's more than just foreigner though.
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's more than just foreigner.
Lawai is like it's not bad, but it's not good. That's what I know.
It's somebody not that doesn't belong.
Yeah, it
Basically.
doesn't belong.
Something similar to that is what I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
Yeah.
Why Gorin is foreign country person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, did you grow up in America or
Yeah, so actually I was adopted.
you were adopted?
Yep. Actually, I should preface this. I was born in South Korea, but when I was 4 months old, I was adopted and brought over to New York, obviously. So my parents, they're Caucasian.
Right.
So like my mother's Hungarian, my father's like he's mixed. So
Sounds like me.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have an older sister too. She's also Korean adopted. And we had
Is
this,
she your older sister or your adopted older sister?
no, she's adopted from a separate family.
Okay.
So she was adopted 4 years before me, and then I came along. But like we grew up inside of this tight knit community in upstate New York with like a huge Korean adopted community, which was really nice actually because, being Asian inside of New York, upstate New York, which is not New York City, it's very Caucasian.
Right.
It's very, very, very white. So like I grew up in a school of like my high school had about 1,200 students, and I was one of 3 non-white kids in my school.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So-
How was that like the experience? Do they treat you differently or?
Oh yeah, I mean, how do you want to explain this, or how do I want to say this? It's like it's always like the elephant. It's like it's Chris, it's Chris, but at the same time, like there'd be people like, oh, it's Asian Chris.
Yeah, it's Asian.
It's always like that. It wasn't like racist or anything, but there was always something there to it.
Yeah.
And it was nothing anything malicious or anything like that, but it was always it was obvious. So it was actually just it was the reverse effect when I first came to Korea. Because I blended in so well, but then you open your mouth and people immediately associate you with being a foreigner.
How long were you in Korea for?
7 years.
7 years.
A little over about 8
long time.
years actually.
And before the show, we were talking, and you were telling me about Busan. Where did you live in Busan? Did you live in Seoul? Did you live in some other city that I've never heard of?
So I lived in Seoul.
Seoul. Okay.
So I was in big city.
Seoul's the capital of South Korea.
Yeah. So Seoul has about 20 million people in the city, and the total population of South Korea is about 50 million people. So I mean, the vast majority of people live inside of this city, and I mean, it's a metropolitan place. They have every kind of amenity that you want, and any kind of service. Especially as a foreigner, I felt very comfortable with like not speaking Korean. Everything was written in English. All the signs, subways. Yeah.
That's
very
awesome.
accommodating.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Because I know Yeah, Seoul is not very far from Dacheng.
No.
You take an airplane
It's like
from Harbin, maybe. I don't think they go from
yeah, from
Dacheng.
Harbin. No,
But-
that chain's not international.
It's like 3 hours, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Two or less.
Yeah,
It's-
two.
Seoul is really close.
It's very South Korea is very close.
Yeah.
If you could, you can take a train.
I mean, the country by like the actual geography of it, it's like if you take North Korea and South Korea, combine them, they're still smaller than New York State, or actually slightly bigger than New York State. So I mean, you could drive across the entire country in like 7 hours.
Yeah.
It's not very big.
Yeah, so it's heavily populated. That's a lot
Yeah.
of people. That's a lot of people for such a small area.
Yeah.
Which is actually one of the main differences. Actually, if you decide to teach English in South Korea versus teaching English in like Dacheng, I'm sure it's different in like Beijing or Shanghai, but I mean, you should have like a small studio apartment in Korea. When I say small, I mean like this is like a New York City apartment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got like there's just a little bit of space for the bed. You have the zinc toilet.
Yeah, when
It's
I
like
first
very
came
small.
out, it was just a twin bed. I had a bookshelf, a TV stand, and then the kitchen. As soon as you walk in the door, you were in a kitchen that was probably maybe 2.5 feet wide, maybe 5 feet long.
let me ask you this: was there an actual stove top, or did you have like a hot plate?
It was a gas range.
It was a gas range?
So every
Okay.
single apartment, they have like a gas line that runs in, but the heating is actually comes through the floor.
Yeah.
But what is nice is they have thermostats.
Oh, right on. That's good. That's good.
So like out here, we don't have a thermostat in our apartment. Like the heat just is essentially turned on by the government. One
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, and that's it. It's either too hot or too cold or just
Yeah.
right. And if it's too hot, the only thing you can do is open up your windows.
Exactly.
If it's too cold, the only thing you can do is go and buy another heater.
Yeah, so there's always like that week
Yeah.
in between seasons when you're either like too
Yeah.
cold or too
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, yeah.
You're either lucky or you're not.
Yeah. So that was nice to have, but I mean, getting used to like using the controls and everything, and there was buttons in the bathroom for the toilet and everything.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Like it's got the
bidet.
bidet
And it had like a dryer too going
and
on.
a dryer.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even think the ones in Japan had a dryer. When I was in Japan, I know they had a lot of buttons. Rainier's pointing at himself. What do you got going on back there?
I have one in my house.
Oh, you have the dryer in your house?
That's awesome.
The butt dryer?
You know, it's nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's one of those things. Like I don't know about that.
know
When you
about
first
this.
see it, it's
Yeah.
weird. Well, you try it. It's convenient.
Anytime I've ever gone through the airport in Tokyo, I always make it a point to go and sit down for a while. Because the you can push a button and it'll like play music and make like chirping noises like you're out in the countryside, and it's got the little deodorizer in there, the little spray, so nobody can smell what kind of
That's awesome.
craziness is going on there in your stall.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So
And that's standard there too. That's standard there too. I found that in a lot of the hotels.
clean. Bathrooms are clean.
Oh yeah,
Japan.
Japan's immaculate.
Really?
Oh yeah, Japan
The
is
streets too. The people.
clean.
Wow. And they're so overpopulated. You think it's dirty.
Oh no.
I think there's a big difference between New York and like
Oh, yeah.
Tokyo. If you go to New York City, it
Yeah.
doesn't smell very good, right? If you go
I mean, New York City subways are notorious for like the smell of urine and rat.
really,
Yes, if you
Wow.
walk down a New York City subway, it has a distinct smell. You will not forget it.
oh my god.
I haven't been in a long time.
So walking around like Union Square, and, I smell the homelessness.
Ouch.
Wow.
That hurts.
It is, but it's true. It's
Right.
So what are the good things about New York City?
Oh,
You've experienced.
the best things about New York. Every single block is something different, you know? You go down to like the Little Italy for the San Gennaro Fest, or you go into Chinatown, you get some dumplings, you go to K-Town, you get your bibimbap, and you know, it's just like, it's so multicultural.
What's a bibimbap? That's Korean.
Yeah, so bibimbap is like
Okay.
any person that knows Korean food knows bibimbap. If you go to like KBB, Korean barbecue,
Right.
you always get the gogi, which is like the grilled meat, and like the rice. It comes in this earthen pot, and it's always really hot. And then they
Gotcha.
add like these vegetables,
Yep.
a little bit of meat, and an egg on top. And you put in gochujang, which is like a spicy pepper paste. Mix it all up, and it's delicious.
Ah, sounds good.
Yeah, these kind of
Well,
foods.
you can get that at the Korean restaurants here in Taching, can't you?
Yeah,
But it's not quite the
It's
same.
not quite the same.
So, how about the Italian restaurants? Do they really have that accent? TV?
I mean, any Vinny down the block has that accent.
Yeah, it's not just
Some of my best friends.
Yeah,
so
it's-
it's like Marco.
What is it called? The Italian New York accent. What is it called?
New York accent.
Yeah.
Is it New York
New
accent?
York.
Like say, get a cup of
New
coffee.
Yorker.
Get
Yeah.
a pot, get a cup of coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds really cool.
Usually, like, you'll hear it thicker, like if you go to like Brooklyn or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn, you know.
Mm.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Like
real.
Boston.
That's a real. That's not made up. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's legit.
And the Boston thing is
Boston.
also,
It's
yeah.
like
Pocket
Yeah. Yeah.
get in the cab.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You know, teaching English too, like, so it's one of those things like you always have to be aware of. It's like the use of like vowels, because like if you change from British English to American English or North American English, then you teach accents too. It's always like the vowels that are just stressed or.
Yeah, it's weird, different with South Africa. I think we are in between. Like, I sound British, but I would say tomato, not tomato.
Or actually, when I first came to Korea, one of my best friends, he had a girlfriend and she was from South Africa. And we used to tease her all the time about her accent. He was British. And I'm like, what are you teasing her about? You sound exactly the same.
Yeah.
But she'd often say things like we say shrimp, but she'd always say prawns. Like, what, you want me to cook a plant? What are you talking about? Oh, prawn. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's been hard for me too, because I don't know, is there a difference between a prawn and a shrimp and a crayfish? Well, I know what a crawfish is. Crayfish, crawfish. You got crayfish, crawfish, shrimp, prawns.
Yeah, so she used the word prawns.
Prawns.
It's the same as like we say shrimp.
Is one of them freshwater though?
I don't know. That's a good question, actually.
I don't know. And
But-
what about the giant shrimp? Have you ever seen the,
No.
Oh,
the
the
giant
mantis shrimp or
No,
the
not
tiger
the
shrimp?
giant shrimp, just the shrimp.
I've seen them
like
on
this
TV,
big.
but
Tiger shrimp.
Is that what they are?
They had the stripes on them.
Yeah,
that's
but they're like
They're
like
like a
as big
lobster.
as your arm. Yeah.
mm.
I've never seen those at home. Have you seen
They're
those
good.
at home?
Not at home, but I mean, I've seen them all throughout Southeast Asia. They're good.
We call them tiger prawns and king prawns.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay.
shrimps.
They're massive.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've got like the. When I worked in the restaurants, I think they used to call them like UJ3, which was like Jumbo 3, and those were like the biggest, and maybe they were, this big. This big. They were pretty big, but maybe as big as my phone. But I mean, they weren't like as big as your
Forearm.
freaking forearm. Yeah.
So, going back to the subject we were talking about earlier, we were talking about, you were in Bali, right?
Oh, yeah.
You experienced something very
Oh, my
frightening
Yeah.
over there.
The first earthquake, which is actually a very common thing in Bali, but I grew up in New York, so we never experienced any earthquakes. But my wife, my son, and I, we were vacationing in Bali. We like to go to Bali, but we were there, and I was sitting in the bathroom in the porcelain god, and all of a sudden I hear this rumbling, and I was sitting there thinking like this toilet's gonna explode, like this is bad plumbing, the waterworks are about to go. But it was an actual earthquake.
Jeez, that's scary.
Yeah.
What about you, Joe?
Earthquakes?
Yeah.
Not from Florida. We do hurricanes.
Okay.
Hurricanes
It's
are
probably
awful.
10 times scarier than an earthquake.
I don't know.
Is it?
Every time
Oh.
I don't know. The only times I've been through any earthquakes here, they've been small, and I've
hurricanes?
slept through them. Hurricanes?
Yeah.
Oh no, hurricanes. Generally, what we do is we stock the fridge full of beer, liquor, make sure we've got enough stuff so supplies won't run out for at least a few days. Get ready to cook all of your meats, because if the power goes out,
Yeah.
you got to cook your meats, and if the power goes out, it could stay off for a while. Florida, my area, got hit with hurricanes worse than I've ever been through after I left.
Okay.
So they did get some real damage there over the last few years from some. In fact, just today they had tropical storm Eta. Yeah, they've actually had so many named storms in the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic this year that they made it all the way through the alphabet, and now they're into like the Greek alphabet.
Wow.
So, yeah, some of the flooding in my area has been really bad from what I've seen on Facebook. I don't know about winds. I didn't see anybody post anything about wind damage, just a lot of flooding. When the hurricane came in, it rotates this way and it pushed water up into the bay.
Yeah.
And high tide was like right then. So, yeah, they got a lot of flooding.
2020 has been a crazy year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been hectic.
Hey, as long as we keep Betty White.
Yeah.
As long as Betty White's here in 2021, it won't be so bad.
Betty White is like the ultimate grandmother to have.
Who's Betty White? Tell me who she is.
The Golden Girls. So there's like a old TV show.
No.
Yeah, we can't
No.
explain. You just gotta watch it.
I'm too young. I'm too young.
No. Yeah, that's why it's awesome.
Is Florida or New York City open to fly?
What do you
Can
mean?
the airplanes go and come back?
What are you talking about?
Like
right now,
because of the
Because of the virus,
lockdowns,
coronavirus? As far as I know, travel's okay over there.
Yeah, it's open, but I mean, depending on where you're coming from, like us coming from China to New York, I'm sure like they put us in quarantine.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Yeah, but ironically enough, you know.
Because I know South Africa, there's like literally, you can't even book a flight. If you book a flight, it has to be like a detour.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's no direct flights.
Mm.
It's bad.
Yeah.
And they're
So what? You have to go from South Africa to another country and quarantine there for 2 weeks?
No. If you get off, like the way my brother explained it, if you have to get your bags again, then you have to quarantine. But if your bags get switched to another airplane, you don't need, because you're getting onto that airplane. But as soon as your bag leaves checkout, you need to quarantine, because according to them, you're leaving then. So because you have to walk out then,
Right.
and then go back up and check in.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's basically what he said.
Yeah, travel's pretty much scratched off the board for 2020.
Yes.
Don't travel.
Even which is one of the biggest appeals too when you come overseas to like, teach English.
Yeah.
Everybody always wants to have their vacation so you can travel around like all the tropical
Yeah.
countries, but yeah.
So you traveled to Bali. You've been through an earthquake in Bali. Rainier, you've been through an earthquake in Bali. Where else have you gone since you've been over here?
So my wife has
Travel-wise.
actually traveled more than I have. Like Indonesia is like I love it. So I go to Bali any chance that I can go. But I had a quick trip to Japan, obviously all over South Korea, and Bali and Langkawi.
Langkawi. Where's Langkawi?
So Indonesia.
That's its own country, right?
Langkawi is an island actually.
But it's its own
no,
nation?
I'm trying to think of the country for it. I'm sorry.
Sri Lanka?
No. It's near Indonesia. Malaysia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it. So we usually try and just go to like the vacation spots when we can, enjoy a little break, a little R&R, come back and work hard.
The beach.
Yeah, South Korea is one of those countries too. Like when you start working, like the work ethic, and the people, it's ridiculous. I mean, you'll be working sometimes 60-hour weeks,
Oh, wow.
no problem.
Even teaching English over there?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I mean, during the summer and winter vacations, actually, because I work for what we call Hagwon. Hagwon is like a private school that students go to after their schooling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I work for Hagwon, and we typically work from 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 10 p.m. at night. And I mean, teaching at 10 p.m., sometimes these kids would be like, 7 years old, and they'd be studying until 10 o'clock, they'd go home, do homework for like 2-3 hours, and then pass out, wake up at 5 a.m. and go to
Just
school.
do it again.
Yeah.
It's about the same in China as well. The kids go, like sometimes I would see a school bus driving at 10 o'clock at night,
I see school
dropping
buses
kids
late.
off.
Yeah.
So Asian work ethic is amazing.
Yeah.
Really good. Like, you wouldn't get that in South Africa. I think 10 o'clock, everybody's lights out. There's no one awake. So work ethic is really good here. That's what I can say.
Yeah. I mean, depending on what your goals are for what you want when you actually move abroad and teach English, Korea is a really good option though. I mean, I think my first year in 2009, 2010, probably started about like $34,000 a year, US.
In Korea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
I mean, typically
That's
like
good money.
How much is that in rand?
it's like 130,000 yen. No, way over. I'm sorry. What
Yeah,
am I
wait a
saying?
minute. You said 34,000 a year?
Yeah.
238,000.
Should I make sure?
About 238,000 RMB, approximately.
So guy can check that later. Don't put it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, that was like the starting salary, but
30 what? 37,000.
34.
34. 34,000. That's about 225,000 RMB.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what the exchange. What's the exchange at anyway? 6 point.
It's low right now.
Let's say $1 US. $1 US
It's like
is
6.51.
6.62.
6.62. Yeah, I was doing it at 7.
$1 is almost 16 rand.
Which is the lowest I've seen in the 2.5 years that I've been here now.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yep.
So actually, right now is a really good time to be in China.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is.
The
Definitely
exchange
is.
rate's great.
Alright, so are we gonna get downstairs?
Yeah, let's
food challenge.
eat some stuff. I mean, you know about the food challenges. You've seen some of the episodes.
I have. I'm a little worried, but we'll see.
Today I am too, actually. So
Oh,
let's go see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get lucky like the coconut episode.
Alright, guys. We'll see you downstairs. Hey guys, we're back downstairs and we're gonna try some food. So, are you excited?
Word.
You didn't hear what Bernier said in the kitchen a minute ago. We got new stuff today.
Yeah.
We're not just eating stuff out of packages with our hands. Today we've got chopsticks. We've got plates. And I asked Bernier, hey, how many plates do we need? He said, one for each of you, for you guys to spit stuff on.
To spit stuff on?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think if
I'm not sure what's gonna
inedible.
happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but apparently we need a plate to spit stuff on.
if it is what I'm thinking, then it's not gonna be a good one for me. let's see. Okay, Ramiro, what do we have there?
Hey, you know
What's
what
the
though?
first
Let me give you a nice little golf clap for me because you are a trooper when it comes to eating the seafood. Because this dude don't eat seafood. He doesn't know it. But seafood's gonna send him to the garbage can or at least to spit stuff on the plate. So I don't know if we got seafood or not today, but
I'm good, man. I ate live octopus before. Bring it on.
he's got a live octopus.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
What is
Why?
this?
What do you mean it was still alive?
Oh, this is the stuff that Joy, one of my assistants at school today gave me. There's different flavors. Rainier, where's your plate, man?
You're definitely gonna try.
Rainier's not
fish.
participating. All right,
This
we got.
is fish.
I don't know if it
It's
is.
just pickled pepper.
Yeah, pickled pepper.
Why is it cracking spicy?
Cracking spicy too. All right, so there's two different flavors here.
All right.
Let's make sure everybody gets a try of each flavor.
You open it?
Can we just open? Rainier, give me a knife. I've got a knife here.
Mine just rips.
Here. Oh, here we go. Here's the package. Cracking spicy stuff. Can I see that one real quick?
It looks like a hairy jelly
Oh yeah, hairy jelly.
in strip form.
Nice.
That sounds like a porn name, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Hairy jelly in strip form. All right, that's got like the Szechuan.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just take a little bit, put it out on my plate here. Here you go. You want to try some of this one over here?
Could just open one.
There you go. Try some of that. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's very gelatinous.
There. Hey,
I got it in hand.
don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. All right. So wait. Before we get started, Chris, let's you and I lift up our plates. Check it out. Here's our portion. Here's our portion.
Go there.
Here's our portion. Now, Franco, show us your portion.
Guys, I'm not gonna waste the food.
It's got like these little. It's like ribbed. The spicy one is ribbed on the
What
side.
is this?
I think maybe it's some kind of cabbage, or maybe cow stomach. I don't know.
Ready?
Which one?
I got the.
Yeah, let's do the orange one.
Oh, the orange one first.
Yeah, let's do the orange one
Yeah.
first. Ready and go.
It's squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's squishy.
It's not. Oh, it's like I think it's cow stomach.
I've had it.
It's not bad.
No, it's a little spicy.
I can see this being like a side dish, you know, in dinner time between bites of rice and stuff.
Well, I think that this. I think it's like you can pick this up at the little corner store. It's like a snack. This
Yeah,
is
I can see some of my students like
Cracking
walking
spicy.
into class like just munching on this, like no, some cow stomach, teacher. It's not bad though, truthfully.
no.
Yeah.
It's
good.
chewy. It's definitely gelatinous.
Delicious.
If you, all right, put it this way: like if somebody gave this to you like in a dish, like during a dinner, like just try it. And you took a bite of it, you would have no idea like this is intestine because it's not chewy. It's squishy.
Is it intestine or stomach? I think it's stomach.
Is it stomach?
I think so.
Oh, I thought you said this was.
Okay, ready? Let's do the next one.
All right.
You ate all of it?
Yeah, you know all of it because I'm savage like that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, this one.
Yep. This is the other one. This is the
This one actually smells better.
This says pickle.
pickled pepper.
Mm.
Pickled pepper.
Okay, ready?
Peter Piper pick a pack of pickled peppers.
Obviously, it's the same meat, it's the same texture. Squishy.
Sweet.
How you say like it's not Alphas, what is that? Bumpy. Like
I would
it's
say,
not-
what is that thing we always eat?
This one's really salty.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really salty.
Yeah.
It tastes a little bit sweet at first, but not really. And yeah, I eat it all.
Oh, I think there's a little piece of shite right here. Yeah, that's it right there. You see this? Yeah.
There's a little black
A
thing.
little poo flake.
Let me see. Yeah, I got one too. I got one too. I thought it was like a fly wing or something.
That's the catch to these, right? They're unclean. Unclean cow stomach. Isn't that horrible?
No, it's not horrible.
No.
Alright. Uh
Well, if there's shit in it, it must be horrible.
oh. Here we go.
Oh
Oh my god.
no! Gherkins.
Gherkins.
Why is this under the weird food challenge?
Some gizzles in the hizzles.
Is it the same?
Is it? Oh, is it the same? I was gonna say, like, I need this just for fun. Or just as a snack. Use his muscles.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay. No.
Is it? Oh, it's the sweet. Oh, it might be dill. No, those are sweet pickles.
Yeah, those are sweet pickles.
I've never been a fan of the sweet pickles. I like dill pickles.
Get one?
Sweet pickles go good, like in a relish.
Yeah. It's like baby pickles. It's like cocktail pickles.
Yeah.
No.
So is it the same? Let's check the brine. Does it have like the? All right.
Is that the stuff at the bottom?
It does. It looks like it's just a little bit of onion. Yeah, that
Let's
looks like
do
a
it.
bay leaf.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Alright.
Ready?
Ready?
Cheers.
Go.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same. It's a sweet. It's a sweet
Gherkin.
cocktail pickle. Cocktail
Yeah.
pickle. What is that?
Sweet cocktail. Cocktail. Yeah, the sweet cocktail pickle.
That's actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Chinese and then Russian writing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Russians love their pickles, man. When I've been to Russia, the Russian people, a lot of the Russian people that I've met, no, okay, I'm lying. All right, a couple of the Russian houses that I've been to, and I've only been to a few, they actually made their own pickles in the refrigerator. Wait a
Really?
1 second. We got more jars of stuff over there. All right. What's going on over there? What is that? Here we go.
Oh god. It's a twin pack. This packaging, I don't even know what it is. There's no real words on it. Let's see it. What is this? Alright, there's some hair tail. The packaging says hair tail.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's eat some hair tail. Some hairy tail. Let's do it.
Oh, but there's two flavors. Oh, yellow croaker.
Oh,
So
I
this
know
is-
yellow
this is-
croaker.
Doesn't make it any
It's a
better.
fish.
does it?
Oh yeah.
No, this is fish, but there's no brine to this one. It's not pickled. It's just like
In there.
if it was salted, it should be dry, right? But this is moist. This is very moist. I think you can't tell, but it's got some juice, some fish juice on the bottom.
Franco's turning green over here. Yeah, so that's the yellow croaker. Here's the hair tail. Hair tail.
You ready for
Same
that?
thing. There's it's not pickled, it's got some fishy juice at the bottom.
Let's make a guess before we try this or open it. You think this is gonna be salty, spicy, or shit?
I'm going salty. I'm going salty.
I'm thinking, see this one, this is like brown and mushy. This, like you can tell, like it's got chunks of white, like, not white, but chunks of whole meat in it. But this one's just brown mush.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do it before we don't say anything more.
It's gonna come out the same way it looks going in.
I'll give you 100 RMB to get a spoon and spoon up some of that juice and
Oh,
like a soup.
fish
You
sauce.
gotta do one for me stuff.
Under RMD.
Under RMB. I'll put 100 here. There it is. Here it is.
You gotta decide before you smell it, though.
Yeah.
You have to decide before you smell it.
Yep.
Why are you getting his food?
Just getting ready. Oh yeah, let's take off the packaging and show the audience so you can see what I mean by it.
Let me see it first. Okay, I'll do it.
Alright, he said he'll do it.
But then I'm going to taste the real thing.
Oh, no,
I'll do the soup.
Oh, no.
You gotta do both, you're getting money out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll do it.
Just to show the audience what I mean by like brown bush.
Yeah.
There's the juice.
Does he need to keep it in? What do you guys think? Should I make him keep it in?
Keep it in. I mean,
Oh, should swallow it.
well, yeah.
Like, you gotta swallow
it.
it. I'll
Maybe you just gotta put it in your mouth and spit it
I'll
out.
allow the vomit. Vomit's okay, but you gotta at least swallow.
He can't move out of frame
Oh.
for the first time.
Man.
Alright, so yes?
So if I say yes, I can't back out.
No, you
Is that
can't
what you
smell
said?
it first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna smell it if it comes
If you
close.
open it, you can't back out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. It's 100 yuan. It's a lot of money.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Which one do you want to do first? The hairy tail or the yellow croaker?
Let's do this one. What's
Alright.
this?
I think that's the hairy tail. Oh no, that's the yellow croaker.
Yeah.
What is this white stuff? I mean,
Fish scales, maybe?
fuck it.
Bones?
Are you shaking?
It's straight bile, actually. Surprise. Oh! Oh! Let's punch it! That's the kind of. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Oh! That's the kind of smell you get from like Hollywood Boulevard. That's real fishy.
Alright, let's get a bite. Here's a fish for you.
Break the seal on that one.
At least I gave you one at the top.
This one's not as bad. This one's not as bad. It smells like fish flake, like fish food.
Still smells like fish, man.
Oh, yeah.
But this one is milder compared to that one, for sure. This one's juicier though. Maybe like all
Doesn't make it better.
maybe like all the flavor has condensed into the bottom. Oh yeah, because this looks like a gravy, like a really sweet Thanksgiving gravy. You're gonna love that.
But fish, like a fish gravy.
Fish gravy, yes.
Yes, a fishy, chunky gravy.
Smell that?
Alright. So this is the yellow croaker. We're starting with the yellow croaker here. Is that a peanut?
Can you stop? It's a chili.
Oh, there's a. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a chili. There's a chili in here.
Where's the pepper? Yeah, it's chili.
It almost looks like a cranberry, but it's not.
We got like a whole fish, for
Yeah.
sure. It's like
And
a
I got
whole
like-
fish. It's a whole hairy tail.
And I got like chunks of. No, that's not hairy tail. This is yellow croaker.
Oh, yellow croaker.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fish.
Alright.
It's fish.
You ready?
Down the hatch.
Salute.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Don't do that.
I don't like this one. I don't like fish to begin with, but
It's not horrible.
this one's, it's like a wet sponge. It's a wet sponge.
Oh, man.
It's sweet. It's sweet.
It is.
It's sweet when you're doing this.
I don't like it. I mean, it's food, but I don't like it.
It's not horrible.
It's horrible.
Nah.
I mean, would you?
I wouldn't buy it.
Who sits at home and go like, oh, I'm gonna get some of that fish as a snack.
It's got like a bitter aftertaste.
Yeah, it does. It does. So you want to do a spoonful of this one now, and then the spoonful after of that one?
Can I get like a drink or something? Like,
Oh, have a pickle. Have a pickle.
a gherkin. That's some gherkin.
A gherkin. Where's the gherkin? Yeah, the gherkins do it. We don't need a drink.
I still want a drink.
Can I get a drink?
Yeah.
Get some.
Thank you.
Maybe, yeah.
Man, no, it's stuck on my lip.
Oh, here, wait. There's
Thank you.
more cookies. There.
You know what it is? You can tell like this fish was definitely like dried out,
It's really bad.
placed inside of this jar with a little bit of juice, and it's just sucked up just enough moisture to make it unpalatable.
But yeah, it was salty. It was a little bit sweet. Fortunately, the fins and stuff. I could see that the fins and
Yeah.
stuff were on there, the bones. But I didn't even notice them when I was chewing it up. Did you?
No bones? No, I just
Oh, there's
took a piece,
bones.
I took a small piece of the tail.
It doesn't bother me, truthfully, but it's not something that I would pick.
It's almost like you cheated there. I ate the whole fish.
Yeah, I did too.
What is this?
I mean, it would have been on your sweater if I had the whole thing in my mouth.
I didn't like it, I still ate it.
Alright, let's move on to the yellow croaker.
Okay, the yellow croaker is definitely bigger pieces.
Mm-hmm.
These are
Bigger, meatier,
this is a whole
juicier.
fillet. Let me give you the size
Oh
comparison.
yeah, there we go.
Right?
No, that's the
No, give it to Joe.
that's the
We're
hair
all
tail.
taking one, aren't we?
That's the hair tail,
That's a
right?
half of one too.
Half.
Yeah, look at these are the full ones. You want a full one?
Yeah, I'll take the full one. There we go.
Looks like beef.
Some good
Yeah,
meal
it's-
Tom.
It's beef, it's beef.
It's fish tongue.
It's not fish, it's beef.
There we go. This is the hair tail. The fishy, chewy, jarred, moist hair tail.
I mean, it doesn't smell as bad as
Yeah, I need like a palate cleanser. Some of
It's still
this
fish.
cow intestine.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm sorry.
Frank,
Oh, I
are you
feel
ready?
like-
Yeah.
I think
Whole
that-
thing, come back.
Be careful. I think this one has like
White.
full like bone structure in it. It looks like it.
Huh? Bones?
Yeah, it's just not choke and die here. I think this one does.
That would be awesome, dude. I bet we get a lot of views.
Yeah, but you die, you won't see the views.
Who says it's gonna be me?
Let's go down the hatch because mine's dripping in juice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to the juicy hair tail.
Juicy hair tail. Yeah, that's got bones in it. We got a lot of bones.
Oh, it's crunchy. There's a spit plate. That's a spit, that's not vomit. We're doing okay here. The texture is really weird. It's soft. No, it's not great, Rainier. Rainier's like, he's like, thumbs up, thumbs down. No, it's not great.
It's like chewing a Brillo pad.
Kind of, yeah. Again, not the worst thing I've ever eaten. Definitely not something I would buy.
I think there's a little pecker on yours.
No, it's salt. There's no pepper.
Oh, I said pecker.
I can actually feel the subway coming up.
Wait. We gotta see if you ready for the juice.
Mmm.
I'm good.
Are you good? Are you gonna do the juice after?
No.
Should I take my 100 RMB back?
Take it.
Oh, you accepted the bet.
I think he owes you 100 now.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Those jars were open.
Why does the Coke smell like fish as well now?
Yeah, it permeates through it. I'm gonna go home.
My wife's
Alright, we've got one more jar. Hopefully he saved the best for last, or perhaps he saved the worst for last. Is that the last?
It's the last one.
Alright.
Oh, I've never had a pickled egg before. This is a treat for me.
Oh yeah.
And these are pickled robin's eggs, if I'm correct.
What, is it bad or is it good?
Quail eggs, I'm sorry. These are quail eggs.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
I don't know. I've never had a pickled egg before.
Let's try.
I don't think it'd be bad. I mean, I like boiled
We've
eggs.
got pickled eggs at home though. They're in the red sauce in the jar in those little convenience stores that aren't
Yeah.
7-Elevens and stuff. People buy those.
Yeah, and actually, you know, I never had it until I moved to Korea. But like quail eggs, they're nice. Like they're good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bite-sized, hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
I don't want any juice on me. Oh, let's close that one back up and put it on the shelf.
This is gonna happen. Nah, this is gonna happen.
No, that smells like my father's feet.
I don't know what your father's feet smell like.
Like that.
Woo! It smells like hard-boiled egg.
Oh my god.
It smells like hard-boiled egg.
That smells like rotten eggs.
Who eats that?
We do. We do that too.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking here, and you guys, I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you look in there, you can see all the brown spots and everything on the egg. That's mold. No, I'm just kidding. just kidding. But yeah, no, quail eggs, they've got stuff. They've got, they have spots on them. Wow, it looks really soft, but I think the shell is
It's got
still on.
spores. There's a 50% chance of going to respiratory failure after consuming these eggs.
Here you go. Let's give it a roll.
Okay,
Is this the shell?
Do you eat with the
Yeah, you don't eat the shell. You crack it on
I don't know. It's really soft. I think it's chewable.
I'm gonna not eat the shell, but you're more than welcome to.
Oh, we lost Franco.
Wait, hold on.
Alright, so look, I'm just gonna give this egg a little pinch here.
Oh,
And the shell does just
You gotta go like this, you gotta suck the juice out.
What did you do that for?
It's just like balut. The Filipino
balut.
duck eggs.
I know of them. I haven't had them before here.
Yeah.
I've had the partially developed chicken eggs.
For you.
Oh, I didn't know they did the chicken.
Yeah, you've never seen those here?
No,
They have them all over the place.
I've seen just the balut in the Philippines.
Alright, so we're
That had
peeling.
vinegar to it, which was
We're peeling the eggs. Is that what happens?
I'm peeling this one because I don't like the
Oh, check it out. So
Who
the
eats
ins-
eggshell?
the
Even if it's soft, who would be like, ooh, eggshell?
the
Probably
ins-
just tastes like a normal egg.
the inside of the shell is actually a bluish color. That's pretty cool.
It's blue?
Yeah, look. The inside of the shell is blue.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's interesting or warning.
Now, at hot pot restaurants here, I know we've talked about hot pot before. A lot of times you can get quail eggs to just drop in the hot pot.
Oh! My yolk has become like a pate. It's like. Oh, yeah, that looks like.
Did you try and peel yours piece by piece?
Well, I tried to peel off the shell and it cracked open, and the yolk kind of just like.
Oh man, look, check it out. All you gotta do is this. It's super easy.
Mm.
At least my first one was.
Could you peel my one?
You peel yours?
No.
Oh, you don't want this one? You don't want like this?
So look, all you gotta do is just find it. It's all cracked over here. Just kind of take it and squeeze. Oh no, it didn't work.
Oh, when you pop, when you break it, like there's juice on the inside, it just kind of flows out.
Oh,
Yeah,
why is it
see?
green? Why is it
It's
green?
like an eyeball thing. There you go. That's a nice one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, well, Rainier's got an egg, so I'm not gonna bother trying to peel this one. I'm just gonna eat the one that I peeled that's nice and ready to go.
You ready?
Yeah,
Smells like an egg. It
Yeah,
smells fine.
it does. Wow, look at yours, man. That's disgusting.
Yeah. I got blue pate in mine.
Yeah, I kept mine whole.
It's a fine foie gras.
Can you eat
I mean, this is okay. Fish is my weakness, man. This is okay.
Kryptonite.
Yeah, this is my kryptonite. That's my.
This one is greenish blue too, so maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if it smells bad, but it doesn't smell bad, does it?
Let's hope the taste is.
It's okay.
Alright, well, here, right before you eat that, I want you to take a big
You gotta
bite of
chase
this.
it with a
gotta
hairy tail.
Smell that, eat the egg, and then smell it again.
Oh yeah.
Next, we're gonna have the spotted claw.
Okay. The what? Okay.
Cheers.
Wait. We still have shell on it. What the hell, man? Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. It doesn't even look like an egg anymore.
I like it.
No, let's go. The yolk is really, really soft, almost like a pudding though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really like a pudding. Have you ever had the
Mine's got like a metallic taste.
Yeah, mine too. That's probably from being pickled. No? I don't know.
The aftertaste. The first
I don't
thing
like,
is
I don't like them
ramen.
pickled. I've had these before. I like them normal boiled, like in hot pot. But like this, no. The inside of the yolk is. Yeah, we lost Franco again. The inside almost tastes like the Centuries eggs here. It's got a really soft, creamy texture to it. Yeah.
You know, the texture is fine by me, but it's got like a metallic taste to it.
Yeah.
I'm used to it on a daily, not daily, but like a weekly basis. I'll buy an egg and just pop it Eat it.
Normal eggs I can take, but
This does not taste like an egg.
Next up, we're gonna take these eggs, pull out the yolk, mix it up with some gherkin, and then we're gonna have some fish and chips with a proper
Oh
potato
yeah.
sauce.
Oh yeah.
I
And a
think
beer.
Coke's not gonna work, man. I need two.
Yeah, beer.
Beer, pickle, and eggs.
What is that?
I don't know.
Hanky.
Hanky Bannister.
Hanky Bannister.
Whiskey.
Where's the Russian one I got?
Better? Good?
Taste is gone, yeah.
Alright.
But the smell is there.
Are you gonna finish it?
Yeah, you didn't even eat any of it.
Can eat itself.
Did you eat the hair tail?
The tip.
No, this is the yellow croaker. That's the hair tail. Did you eat any of the hair
Well,
tail?
it was in my mouth. And then I ate a piece on the side.
Wow. Oh, that's like,
I don't do fish though.
clearly. Alright, that's it. That's all I got for you guys down here tonight.
Don't
so-
say anything. I tried it.
Do you guys suggest people to just randomly try jars?
Yes, I do. I highly recommend it.
Try everything once,
Yeah.
twice just to make sure.
Try jars. What?
Yep.
Like what?
Like jarred food in a jar.
No, don't do that. If you're like me, don't do that. Unless your friend tried it, then yeah.
I say don't be afraid because if you try it at least once, you'll know that you don't like it. And you can turn it down the next time,
Or just
respectively, and say I don't like that instead of no, I'm afraid to eat that. It's always better to say no, I don't like that than
or just
No,
eat
I'm
what
afraid
you're
to
used
eat
to. You'll survive. I mean, this was nice. This was really good. The pickles.
Your culinary world has just expanded today.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Little fish, little pickle, hop egg.
Pop an egg.
I think you should eat one of the pickled eggs with the shell because you didn't do the fish juice.
You know what I should do? I should put a pickle cut up.
I'll eat one with the show.
With you will?
Will you?
Oh no, I don't want
Do
to.
it.
Want to eat one with me? Anybody?
Do it. I'll give you your 100 RB if you do it.
He's gonna do it without the money. You're gonna give him the money.
So I 100 hours.
Yes, but I'll give it to you again if you do it.
I'll eat it just because you all think I will. Ready?
Really?
Salute. Hey! Wait, that one fell.
This is where I'm glad we're recording
There we
this.
go.
This is gonna be
There we
Florida
go.
man dies from eating.
A shelled quail egg? I think not. Shell on quail egg. Ready? Ready?
That's like candy. The sound. Oh, it's got like 3 layers of sounds there.
Yeah, it did.
There's like the crunch, the,
Yeah.
and then
It's
the,
probably the yolk doing this
yeah.
inside.
How is it?
It tastes like a hard-boiled egg with sand.
With like the shell, like that's gotta add some, like grittiness.
It is. That's it. That's all. Gritty. No flavor.
It helps to grow teeth back.
Does it?
You know.
Do people actually eat it with a shell?
All eggs or just quail eggs?
All eggs. I've read a recipe where you mix certain plants with egg shells.
Yeah.
You course boil them and
Yeah.
crush them, grind them up, and then eat that, and it helps the regrowth of teeth. It's claimed. I don't know if that's true or not.
It's just straight calcium.
It just tastes sandy. It tastes like I ate a hard-boiled egg and got some sand in my mouth with it. Awesome. Cheers. See you
All right,
guys.
see you
We're
guys
heading back
upstairs.
upstairs. We'll wrap it up. We will catch y'all in a few. All right. We're back from the jarred food challenge.
Delicious.
Was it good?
It was everything I hoped it would be.
Franco?
Yeah.
You gonna have some? We saved the jars for Franco in case he wants some later. You know,
Taking the
some
fish sauce
leftovers.
home.
No, no.
Yeah. Seriously,
Take
that's,
it
that's,
outside to the garbage.
that stuff is what we might use that to actually as gator bait. Because you know, you ever seen those
It tastes like
swamp
junk.
shows? Those swamp master shows where they go and they catch
Yeah.
alligators. They use like really stinky
Yeah.
chicken and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that would be pretty good. So anyway, we're going to end with the Florida Man Challenge, like we do every episode, and we pulled up a couple good ones for you. So
Go for it.
me?
Yeah.
We'll start with me. All right, Florida Man, reigning champion. We get to go first. Here we go. Florida Man, November 12th. This is not today. This is November 12th, 2018. So today, 2 years ago. Naked Florida man revealed on video sneaking into restaurant and munching on ramen.
Cooked ramen?
Ramen. I haven't read the article. That's the headline.
What?
This is in St. Petersburg. This is actually in my city at a restaurant called the Chataway, which is really, really popular in St. Petersburg, Florida. Let's see. It started with chicken wings, a beer, and a burglar. It went downhill from there. Police officer investigating a break-in shows surveillance video. Oh, the burglar devoured a plate of chicken wings and enjoyed a beer inside the kitchen. Oh, that was from a different break-in. But this one shows a man riding his bike up to the restaurant, pedaling around the parking lot for 10 minutes, and then slipping in through the back gate. After wandering around, he opens the door, removes the doors to a shed one by one, gains access to the restaurant, bathroom, and exits without his clothes. Proceeds to sit naked at one of the picnic tables, at the restaurant's picnic tables, and digs into a meal he brought with him. Maruchan instant lunch ramen. Apparently, wait, there's more. The video also shows him playing the bongos, also naked.
What bongos?
Bongos, drums. Ooh, yeah, playing the bongos naked. Came in with his pants on, but he rode off on the bike without pants.
That's what they're calling it these days. Playing the bongos, mom.
What is it
What's
with
that
Florida,
noise?
man? What is it with Florida?
Hey, Florida.
Something in the water.
Yeah, it must be.
Oh, he spray painted a few chairs, the bongos in a pickle jar. Blah blah blah. But apparently he didn't spray paint them very much.
I mean,
And he put everything back so neatly, nobody noticed it until the police were reviewing the video.
Yeah, the video does look like he's wearing flip-flops. So
Crocs.
completely in the bug, but oh no, what is that? One flip-flop?
No, that's a tan line.
That's a flip-flop
That's
tan
a
line.
flip-flop tan line.
Yeah, Florida.
Florida, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to Florida.
Definitely see it's Florida.
All right, what do we got from New York?
All right. So we got New York Nightmare. New York Nightmare. Man falls through sidewalk into rat-filled chasm. Rats crawling on him. He can't move, said the brother of the man, who was rescued about 30 minutes after, remains hospitalized in stable condition.
So how stable I would be after 30
Right.
minutes. And
Have you ever seen like New York City rats? They're not like regular rats.
They're massive.
Yes, this is like it's like a small possum. You know, these things are huge.
wow. Yeah.
It's like Soweto.
I'm sure everyone's probably seen the video of like the rat carrying like a slice of New York City pizza like up the stairs, like
Yes. Yeah.
It's like,
manhandling it,
wow, look at that raccoon. What is that?
dragging like its wig. Yeah. So this is actually in the Bronx where I went to school. So this was on October 29th in 2020. Handful of people stood around waiting for their rides or looking down at their phones. An unremarkable scene. So the hole suddenly opened up on the sidewalk, and a 33-year-old man plunged into it. Bystanders rushed to help him, but yeah, it was too late. He dropped 12 to 15 feet, and it was filled with rats.
Oh, nice score.
Live rats or?
Yeah, as opposed to imagine like a empty hole full of dead rats. What kind of nightmare is that?
Well, you did say the subway smells like rat.
Yes,
So-
I did.
You know what's crazy? The last time I was in Vietnam, I went to Nha Trang, and they got rat on the menu.
Oh, yummy.
The rat on the menu, like, and I don't remember how it was cooked. It was like barbecued and
If
had,
it's
like,
cooked,
it
yeah.
said like the different seasonings and stuff on it. So you know, for some people that's a nightmare. For some people that's lunch.
Yeah, it's heaven.
This sounds like the Black Plague to me, but yeah,
It
go
does.
ahead.
It does.
Alright, so let's finish it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, see
All
you
right. If you guys had a good time, if you enjoyed the show, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe, and what were some other things you said, man?
Some other things.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe, hit the bell, make sure you comment in the box below.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. If you guys have any questions, what do you guys want to see?
Yeah.
Because you guys know we're all still new here. We're kind of feeling our way through this. What interests you guys? What do you want to see? Thinking about doing some product reviews coming up. That's a thing. Any particular products that come from Asia that you wouldn't mind, taking a look at?
Smash that bell, leave a comment, and we'll be sure to reply back to you guys and put out some new content for you. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Chris.
Good news.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Anytime.
Alright.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Peace.